What is up, guys? I'm Ryan with Ryan Epps Fishing. We're out here on Cherokee Lake today. We are chasing after these springtime smallmouth. Y'all buckle up, sit back, enjoy the video today. We're gonna have a good time out here. Got him. Haha. It's a start. There we go. Reeled it. I mean, smoked it. God, I love smallmouth. Love it. There you go. If you don't like that, I can't help you. I mean, that fish right there just totally smoked that swim bait. That is what it's all about, guys. Woo, I like it. So I'll let you know what I got going on here starting out. I got out here, my intentions were to do a little springtime cranking for these smallmouth. But I got out here, you know, this all goes back to reading that water. I took a look at the water and man, it's clear. I mean, really clear. Got a lot of visibility in this water. So that's gonna hurt a crankbait bite. Number two, we got no wind, and going by the looks of the dam, when I passed over it there, we got no current. They are not pulling any water through here right now. So, bluebird skies, the odds are stacked against you on a crankbait. I threw it a couple times. I said, what are you doing? This is dumb. We aborted mission and switched up. What did I switch up to? I put on a swim bait. You know, I'm not saying that I couldn't catch one on a crankbait. Of course you could. I mean, you throw one enough, you could catch one on it in these conditions. But you could probably catch one on a hot dog weenie too. But you know, we ain't looking to catch one or two. We're looking to catch a bunch. So you want to catch a bunch, you got to adapt, you got to change. That's what we did. We'll see what happens. Couple things I want you to keep in mind here. Number one, when you're fishing a swim bait, and I don't care what swim bait that it is, retrieve speed is a big deal. Anytime you pick up a swim bait, there is going to be a certain retrieve that swim bait is going to give you the optimum performance at. They like a certain speed. And I'm not talking about the fish. I mean, the fish do, but we're talking about the actual bait here. Too little speed on your retrieve, and you're going to kill the action. Too fast, and you're going to blow the action out. You want a swim bait to do two things. You want that paddle tail to kick. You want a good side-to-side sweep with that paddle tail. But the key, more than anything to me, is you want that good side-to-side roll that it gives you when it's working like it's supposed to be. That is what triggers your strikes. That's what drives them crazy. So don't reel too slow, don't reel too fast. Find that happy medium, and you're gonna put more fish in the boat. Not a bad fish. That is not a bad fish. All right. Here's you another one off the rocks there. That one crushed that swim bait too. They like that thing, I'll tell you that. Now on the camera, it's going to look like to y'all that I'm fishing a bluff. And if you think that, you'd be wrong. I'm fishing a stair-step shelf on a bluff that you can't see. I'm not fishing the rocks you can see. I'm fishing the rocks that you can't see. Get you a pair of polarized sunglasses, get them on, and start cruising down this clear water right here. And y'all will see there's a lot of hidden treasure right here. Big rocks down here, 10, 12 foot deep. And that is just gold to some of these smallmouth here, you know. Some of them smallmouth, they're gonna run up shallow flats, gravel, you know, hard points. They're gonna spawn there. There's gonna be a bunch of them that are gonna spawn on stuff just like this. This stuff that's so easy to drive by and not see. But if you take the time, you can notice it. A lot of flat area here, 10, 12 foot deep, with some big boulders, a lot of smaller chunk rock, smaller gravel that make these flat areas that just are perfect areas for smallmouth to be. And if I don't pay attention, we're going to donate a Keitech swim bait and a Ledgehead to this spot. But just some words of advice for y'all. Slow down. Check some of this stuff out. There's a lot of good stuff under the water that that's just so easy to drive by and not even notice. But great areas to hold smallmouth this time of year. Oh yeah, big one. Oh, he ain't that big. But that's another one that hammered it right there. That fish wasn't never coming off neither. Pretty little fish. Pound for pound, I think a smallmouth fights just about as good as anything, if not better. I mean, it's hard to beat a smallmouth. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love largemouth. I love them now. So you know, don't take this the wrong way. But pound for pound, smallmouth will whoop a largemouth's ass any day of the week and twice on Sunday. I guarantee you. There we go. Get you some. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, come here. Uh-huh. There you go. They love it. I'm telling you. You drag you one of them Keitechs by a smallmouth sitting over there, they will eat it. I guarantee you. Haha. About the same size. Ain't nothing to go crazy about, but I'm telling you, them smallmouth, they are pullers. That is a fact. Oh, there you go. There's another one. I like it. Cherokee Lake smallmouth fishing in the spring. All right, guys, let's talk about what worked today. I figured we better go ahead and do this now. I'm down to my last swim bait, and I figured we ought to do this before I mess around and hook another one and destroy the last one I got, so I have something to show y'all. And we are going to try to do this video without banging the boat off in them rocks and sinking us here on YouTube. So let's get rolling. Come out here today, another short trip, and the only bait that I could get them to hit today was a Keitech Swing Impact Fat. Now, this is the same size swim bait you saw a couple weeks ago from the video of me fishing on Douglas. This is a 3.8 inch Keitech. And the only difference, other than color, that I'm doing this week, because I am fishing just a little bit deeper. The fish that I found were in that 8 to 9 foot range, you know, 8 to 10. And I needed that bait to go down there just a little bit deeper. So a couple weeks ago on Douglas, you saw me throwing the Ledgehead lures, micro Ledgehead in a 1/4 ounce. This week, because I am fishing just a little bit deeper, I went up to the 3/8 ounce Ledgehead lures, micro Ledgehead. It's got the same hook in it. That's a 3/0 hook, and it's just a perfect setup for these 3.8 inch Keitechs. It works really well. I started out here today with the intention of coming out here and cranking. Springtime, you can put a lot of fish in the boat cranking on these smallmouth. But the problem with that is I got out here, we got bluebird skies, we've got little to no wind, very little current going out of the dam today, and that just doesn't set up well for a crankbait. That, coupled with the fact that the water visibility is pretty high. I mean, you can see down 10 foot in places. Very, very clear water. So crankbait wasn't going to be the deal today. So my next choice in situations like this is that finesse swim bait right there. And you know, I think it works because it just kind of sneaks up on them. You know, it doesn't have a sound. It's very subtle. It's very natural, and it just sneaks up on them. I'm fishing it pretty much the same way that I am a crankbait, in the sense that I'm still bringing it down over those rocks, and I'm just, you know, kind of slowing my retrieve down and feeling it hit the rock and then bringing it up over it. And any fish that are around there, they're going to hear that lead hit that rock, and then, you know, they're going to see the swim bait, and it's a very visual presentation. But it works, you know, outstanding on these smallmouth. You know, the color that I went with today, and this is not a color I talk about a whole lot, because, you know, it's a very good color. This is Keitech's Sexy Shad color. It's a very translucent looking color. It's a very light, clear, translucent blue color with some chartreuse yellow flake in it. And in the water, I mean, it just looks unbelievably like a threadfin shad. And you know, when you've got really clear, when you got really clear water like we got today, a translucent color like that can really be the deal. And this color in particular has put so many smallmouth into this boat, it's unbelievable. Since I started using these swim baits, I mean, it is just a smallmouth slayer right there. You pair that swim bait up with that Ledgehead Lures micro Ledgehead, and you've got the perfect setup for this. It's a company out of Johnson City. You can get on their website and order them straight off their website there. You can get it in several different hook sizes, but it's outstanding. Go ahead and order you some of those. I don't have anything to do with that company. I'm a huge fan of that product. And it's been a real confidence bait for me. So if you get on there and get you some, I promise you, you won't regret it. Very, very good swim bait head. Any day for me that you can come out here and put a few smallmouth in the boat, that's a success. You can't ask for anything better, in my opinion, except maybe a 9 or 10 pounders. Anyway, if you like the videos, make sure you go hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That's gonna let you all know when I put out all my new videos. If you got any questions or comments for me, go ahead and leave those in the comment section down below. I will get back to y'all with any answers that I can give you. Until next time, y'all make some time, get out there on the water and catch you a few. I'm Ryan Epps. Y'all have a good one.